Ugh, right. What's up, Cosmo Man? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Actually, I need to make you I just realized I need to make you a moderator. I totally forgot to do that, my friend. I'm sorry about that. Welcome to the mods, though. Ryan, what's up, man? And everybody, what is up, everybody? I'm just doing a stream because I missed yesterday. Man, E3 has been disappointing. Yeah, well, the thing about E3 is, I don't know if it has. It has and it hasn't. As long as I'm happy with Fallout 4 and stuff like that, but, you know, I'm a bit comprehensive about the whole co-op thing, but, you know, you can play it solo, blah, 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 blah. But, yeah, I want them to bloody announce Fallout 3 in the Nintendo's conference. I really want that to be on the Switch. You know, I can't really game too much, but the Switch is my kind of console of choice. It's kind of easy for me. Not easy for me, but it makes it a lot easier. Have I heard about the Elder Scrolls 6? Yes, I have indeed. The thing is, I want a PlayStation 4, and as you guys know, I wouldn't be able to play it all the time. And I wouldn't get it till, like, maybe around my birthday, which isn't until the end of this year. But it's like, I've heard they might be releasing another console next year or something like that. So is it worth getting one still for, like, God of War and stuff like that? I don't know if I play it that much as well. I hope Delana Ann, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well too. What's up, Gabriel? Do you know how I got to this live stream, Jeremiah? I have no idea. Do you want to know how I got to this live stream? Erdem, do you think Jeremiah will be in the majority of season 5? I honestly don't know. Yeah, man, there's so many questions at the minute in terms of stuff like that. Hello, Neve. Welcome to the stream. My voice just broke then. Do you play Fortnite? No, but I probably will play it if it comes to the Switch. Probably not a lot though. Bobo, I drew this Jeremiah picture. How can I show it to you? If you wanna show me art, you can submit it. And it's not exactly fan art, but do you know what I mean? I have a Discord. Link to my Discord is in the description below, and we have this little art section on there, which is really cool. Anything new on Lucifer? So apparently Amazon Prime are in talks to be renewing Lucifer. So nothing like mega, don't get your hopes up, but they are discussing it. So I'm very, 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 very happy about that. Yeah, the thing is, Assassin's Creed, I haven't played Assassin's Creed in quite a few games. Another stream, another hat. I actually only have 2 hats. I think I threw all my other ones out a while ago. I want like a Batman hat, I want a Superman hat, but God, hats are like 20 plus for a decent one. I hope if they announce a Batman game or Superman game, I hope it's on the Switch so my Bobo can play it. No, the thing is, a game like that, unfortunately, the Switch is really good. It can handle modern games even, like Doom, well, relatively modern and stuff like that, and Wolfenstein, but they have to be scaled down quite a lot. I can't imagine they'd do like a Rocksteady kind of Batman, Arkham Knight, Superman kind of game scale down to Switch. Switch is amazing, but it can't handle that kind of stuff. And I don't think they'd be asked to do that. But it would be able to handle Fallout games. Do you think Krypton takes place on Earth 1 and is the reason why Superman does show up in the main Arrowverse? No, I don't think it's got nothing to do with the Arrowverse, so not really, unfortunately. But yeah, you could look at it in ways like that. You know, if you wanted to, but it's more, you know, the cape resembles Christopher Reeve's Superman, I believe. I wish they never cancelled Lucifer. Me too. Man, I need to wear my freaking glasses, but I'll look. Right. They made Arkham Origins on Wii. Yeah, I suppose they did, didn't they? They mentioned the Justice League on Krypton. That's very... Yeah, no, yeah, it's not in the Arrowverse 100%. Have you played Legends? Do you mean Wind Waker? I played like a couple of hours of it, but unfortunately I sold my Wii U because I never used it a few years ago. But I would love for them to bring Wind Waker to the Switch, which I'm pretty confident they will, but people are getting a bit pissed off with like ports and stuff, aren't they? When does Black Lightning come back? I just assume fall this year. It's my first BobaChills stream, says Shane, Jeremiah Valeska. Is it? How dare you? No, I'm joking. Better late than never, my friend. So many comments. I saw my Wii U as well. Yeah, it was just like, Jesus, it was a bit... Nintendo did awful before the Switch, basically. Their 3DSs were okay. I've still got my 3DS XL, but I don't play it a lot. Sam Cakes, love your videos. Thank you. Did you see my comment on your Bane video? Honestly, dude, I really can't remember. You know, not being up myself or anything, but these days I at least sometimes get 70+ comments, which, you know, is small relative to big YouTubers, but I can't remember out of a potential blah 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 amount of people. I personally dislike this Nintendo. How could you dislike Nintendo? Thing is, I understand if you're thinking Nintendo's like for kids and stuff like that, you couldn't be further from the truth. Nintendo Switch has some of the best exclusives in the gaming industry. They are absolutely, you know, it's outsold the PlayStation 4 on various months. The Xbox One. Don't get me wrong, obviously PlayStation has God of War and all kinds of other exclusives. Xbox has been doing terrible for that. Great Bane video yesterday, Boba. Thank you. No, yeah, that Bane video took me a long time to make. I know a couple of people didn't like the fact that I added in those clips in between, and like some person just said, "Who watches old film anyway?" And I was like, dude, it's obviously deliberate why I added that style and effect to it. I kind of wanted to make it seem like a video essay, and I really enjoyed making it. It was a pain in the ass, but I don't know. I want to try and do stuff that's different with my videos. And I plan to do maybe a Star Wars video just like my Bane video yesterday. Talking about the state of Star Wars. But it's taken me a while to figure that one out. Gotham's not going to get a continuation though. How do you feel about the Boba Fett movie? Personally, I'm not that hyped about it. I would have been once upon a time, but at this rate, I'm a bit worried that Star Wars is leaning too much on nostalgia. I talked about this a lot in the other stream. Yeah, I'm happy for a Kenobi movie because Kenobi deserves that, and I couldn't be more happy if Ewan McGregor jumps on board, and I'd actually rage if it was anyone else. But yeah, as for that, don't do any more Star Wars anthology films in terms of a Star Wars story. I want new things. Yeah, just listen to the fans, basically. Do you think Superman will be at Sony conference today? What do you mean? A Superman? What, do you mean the Superman game? What does nostalgia mean? It's like kind of relying on things... like when I say that Star Wars is relying on nostalgia, it's like what's nostalgic to me is when I was kind of a kid growing up with the prequels, like with Darth Maul, Obi-Wan Kenobi, blah, 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 Yoda, freaking, you know, stuff like that. And that is what Kathleen Kennedy at the minute is kind of banking on. You know, she's making the success out of, you know, now Boba Fett and other things like that. It's not all, like, obviously, I'm not trying to paint her to be a villain or anything. I'm just saying it shouldn't necessarily bank on that, you know. Because that's what I mean. Nostalgia is a powerful thing, because it will make people happy. Well, thank you so much to Blazing Inferno for the £2 through Super Chat. Thank you. For some reason, the donation goal has not gone up. I need to figure that one out, but don't worry, I'll make it appear. What if Jeremiah had a kid who became the Joker? Personally, this is just me, my friend. I wouldn't be a fan of that. I understand, you know, mental health can be hereditary and stuff like that, but that would be like super hard to like digest for fans. You know, for Jeremiah's kid to be a Joker. So personally, I just don't think that would be the case. But you know, I respect the idea though. Hold on, let me try and quickly get your donation to appear on screen, because I'm still getting used to Streamlabs. Come on, work. Why aren't you working? Alright, yeah, I'll get that to work in a minute if I can. But I'll get it to work for next stream. Anyone Westworld fans? Because Snyder Cut. What, of Justice League? I'd be definitely more willing to see that film than the film we got, if you know what I mean. Why isn't it? Streamlabs, why do you do this to me? Everyone's gonna think, you know, oh, our baby's got $0, $0. The baby they are, the harder they chill. I heard Westworld. No, I mean, I know there's not a huge amount of Westworld fans on this channel. I was just wondering if anyone saw last night's episode because it was really, really good. Frederick Schmier. Hey, I remember a time ago I said you were the best Gotham YouTuber. Now I checked out your other content and it's amazing. Thank you, man. Compliments like that are the best to me because obviously I'm quite known for my Gotham stuff. You know, everyone starts somewhere. So when people recognize my other videos to be half decent, I guess it means a lot. So thank you very much for that. Are you going to be watching any TV shows between the break until October? So yeah, at the minute, guys, I'm watching Cloak and Dagger. Watched the first 2 episodes of that, and I was really pleasantly surprised. So I definitely recommend checking that out on whatever streaming service you've got. I would have done a review, but honestly, kind of like Black Lightning, it's one of those shows that I don't know how much... I could review it, but I'm not so sure. I mean, I kind of wanted to branch out my content in the summer rather than reviews. Sure, I've got Westworld to review, but it's an opportunity to make other kinds of videos. But yeah, I could do like theory videos maybe, but I don't want to promise anything because I've done that in the past before, like with Legion, and then I got so busy I couldn't make any Legion videos. But definitely check out Cloak and Dagger. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I mean, it at times it kind of ran like that, but you know, very surprisingly good. Do I prefer Marvel movies or DC movies? I would have to say, obviously, Marvel does a lot better in the superhero department. Obviously, like the Dark Knight trilogy is an absolute gem of a series. But, you know, if you're looking at, like, the DCU, EU, of course Marvel absolutely effing owns that, dude. Like, it's just the truth. I prefer the characters in... DC, like I prefer Batman, Bruce Wayne, Clark Kent, Superman, Wonder Woman, you know, the Flash, Barry Allen, Reverse Flash villains, the Joker, Bane. I love those characters more. But of course, people, Marvel does a lot better in the film department. So yeah, I would say I guess I prefer the Marvel films. Knock every time. Can I nickname you Knock, my friend? MK1920. Thank you so much, dude, for the super chat, man. For some reason, my little donation goal isn't appearing, like working, but I will update it later. And at least it's appearing right below me. So thank you so much, man. What are your thoughts on Keenan Lonsdale? I don't know what's going on with me leaving. I think somebody asked me this not so long ago, and obviously I'm gutted in a way, but I wasn't necessarily surprised. I think sometimes we overexcite ourselves because I remember we were actually, I remember like the kind of community was like, oh, is he actually going to be in Legends? Even though the poster was out, not with him in it, so he obviously wasn't going to be a main member. I know Wally's going to be in the Flash when appropriate. So, you know, like in scenes, how he rushed in at the end of the birth of Cecile and Joe's baby. But yeah, as for like him actually not being a member of the Wave Rider, that really sucks because I was worried about him being on the Wave Rider to begin with because, you know, a speedster can sort stuff out just like that. And that's what I was worried about. I was like, how, like, unless they nerf him down and make him look kind of stupid, how is he gonna, you know, fit on the show? And he did. He really did. And he was funny. I loved his relationship with the Legends. So it really sucks, but yeah, I guess, yeah, I'm gutted, man. I give such long-winded answers, but yeah, I hope that answered your questions. Thank you so much, MK, so much for the super chat. And Blazing Inferno, at it again with the £2. Thank you so much, man. Jerome is very happy with you. I can hardly watch this. My signal is crap. Weird. That sucks, man. If you have Twitter, I'll DM you the unlisted link to this live stream because normally I unlist it for patrons and stuff like that. But obviously, you know, you've been supporting the channel a lot, so thank you so much. That's if you want to watch it back. as like a podcasty kind of thing. But why not make YouTube tips? Your editing is great. Thank you. I would love to do a million different things, but unfortunately, I just can't do everything. So, I guess not. What's my favorite DCEU movie? I want to say Man of Steel because I think that's such a good film, but I do admit it does drag on. It really does, but it's still probably one of my favorites. Wonder Woman was absolutely spectacular. I was very happy with Batman vs Superman, but I remember that wasn't still as great as what I thought it would have been. But I still really, liked it. So, oh man, thing is, I want to say I don't. For some reason, I don't want to say Wonder Woman because I feel like there's another film. I suppose it's gonna have to be Wonder Woman. Steve. Steve. I can't do a Gal Gadot or accent. Thanks, bro. I'll tweet you when I have a better signal. Bye for now. All right, man. See you later. I'm not sure if I have an inbox open with you. Maybe request a message. I'm not sure. How about YouTube poops as well? I honestly don't have time for that, really. Do you go to school? No, I left school quite a few years ago. I was very disturbed by Superman's CGI mustache. A lot of the I noticed it way too much. His face just looked like putty halfway down. Honestly, I know some people don't notice that, and I'm happy for you. Like, if that's the case, because the film would have been a lot better for you than it was for me. But that film, Justice League, as I said, one of the things that actually made me say what the fuck is this out loud is just the mere fact that. Yeah, it was when Henry Cavill was on screen, and it was terrible. I love Henry Cavill, though. I love his Superman, but you know what I'm trying to say. I had a really big issue with the CGI in Justice League. Wonder Woman for sure over Captain America, the first Avenger, even though I do love Cap. Since it turns out you're quite a fan of Fallout and thinking of ways to branch content, I wouldn't mind seeing cover something Fallout related. I know you can't game. The thing is, I know what you mean. I mean, it would be cool. I would love to do gaming news and stuff like that. But the truth is of this channel, this isn't a gaming channel. So it'd be really super weird for me to be doing, Westworld reviews, Gotham reviews, blah, blah, blah. And then a Fallout breakdown of the E3 Bethesda conference. So, unfortunately, I can't do that. I just can't. Thank you so much, man. 123 Danger Dan at it again. Bingo Boy asks, what's your favorite horror movie? Man, what is my favorite horror movie? You know what? One of my... A Quiet Place might actually top... I don't know what it was before, because my mind's gone blank. Honestly, it does this a lot when I live stream. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the pressure of being put on, the spot. But A Quiet Place is what I'll say for now. Like, that film was just absolutely incredible. I really, really liked it. Yeah, thank you so much, man. Again, Mule Kick Media. Hello, buddy. Watch Square Enix's conference. What a load of shit. I didn't watch it. I think has it just ended or is it still on now? I'm not sure. What's up, Dimitri Go? Thank you so much, dude. I wish you could like edit the freaking goal. Settings, blah, blah, blah. Right, hold on 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. Going back to the chat about now. What's up, John Doe? Team Cap 1217. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome to everybody who's new to the stream. David says, I really like A Quiet Place. Yeah, it was very touching. Dan, sorry, I have to leave, Boba. I think I could come back later, though. No worries, Jeremiah. I don't know how long I'm streaming for. It's just however long, I guess, till I kind of burn out a little bit, or if the stream dies. The conference just ended. It was like 30 minutes long and barely showed any new games. Yeah, I swear Square Enix. I don't know how to pronounce it. They don't really do much, do they? I like the Purge movies, yeah. I haven't watched them in a while. Looking forward to the new one. The first Purge, is it called? Yeah, I would love Gotham to end on Bruce Wayne, an older one in a way, crouching on a gargoyle, watching out of Gotham. Like a famous promo art from Arkham City, I think. Yeah, that'd be really cool. Not such a big football fan, believe it or not. Maybe it's easy to believe. What did I think of The Killing Joke? What, just the comic in general, or do you mean the animation? The animation, I remember, unfortunately, it's like I heard about a lot of the like hate before I saw it, so I guess I went in like knowing it, what people didn't like it that much. And when I saw it, like I didn't think it was neither great nor bad. It was just like, love Mark Hamill and everything. I love basketball. I don't actually stay too much up to date with the NBA, but I love when I used to play a bit of basketball. I love, oh man, I love shooting three-pointers and stuff. I got quite good at in terms of any sport in my life. I thought I became quite, not half bad at it as compared to football or something. Boba looks like he's trying to relive his early teen years. How so, my friend? Just what, like, I don't know. Dude, I'm always going to look like this or have this kind of stuff until, like, when I'm freaking 65. I don't mind the Arctic Monkeys. I don't really listen to them a lot, though. Did you like the Suicide Squad movie? Yes, I did the first time. When I went to see it for a second time, I did find it quite boring. But I did like it. But I do see a lot of the flaws of it. Any trips planned on going anywhere? No, unfortunately, I'm pretty poor, so I can't really afford to go anywhere. It's just the reality of things. I would love to go to places. Number one place to go would be Star Wars Celebration in Chicago. I've seen Death Note, only the movie. Not really that interested in anime. Would I ever open a PO box? Can't really afford one, as far as I'm aware. So, but maybe one day. But I've heard only if I got quite a lot bigger, if that makes sense. Because I've heard if you kind of open it at this kind of how big I am now, which isn't very big in terms of the grand scale of things, it'd be a lot to hire out every month compared to maybe a few letters I would get, over the months, I went to the DC exhibition yesterday, the one in O2 in London. It was incredible. It is very incredible, man. I don't know if you saw my video on it. It is really awesome, isn't it? It's so cool. So cool. Recommend anyone, if you live anywhere or could travel down to London, even if it takes a couple of hours, it's definitely worth checking out. Make a day of it in, like, central London or something. Sushi, I love you too. Although I'm not sure if I love sushi. Boba, you're my favorite YouTuber. I've been watching you for a while now. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Hope you continue to enjoy my videos. Yeah, the video was great too. Thank you. Yeah, I'm quite late at getting videos like that out, but I was very happy with it. Managed to record a lot of cool stuff there. Is the Batman movie still going to happen? Because isn't Ben Affleck on his way out? Ben Affleck is like here, there, everywhere, everywhere, near there, everywhere, here. No, yep, I'm doing it. No, I'm not doing it. Maybe I am doing it. Thing is, there's all this crap about blah, blah, blah. Is it even a story anymore? But Ben Affleck did not help himself at all. Like, he literally has gone to and fro so many times. So I actually don't give much of a crap about the Batman movie at the minute. Maybe I might make a video one day if something really intrigues me, something maybe gets me excited. As far as I'm aware, Matthew Reeves is still very much so planning on doing the Batman, but hasn't confirmed whether that would be Ben Affleck or anything. What's my sub goal for the end of the year? I really hate setting goals, just because I'm really hard on myself if I don't reach them, and then I feel like it's very hard to achieve if it's too high, if that makes sense. So I just see where things take me. Did you watch Batman Ninja? If so, what did you think of it? I haven't, unfortunately. I'm not sure if I've tweeted this out actually. Let me see if I could get some people on Twitter in the stream. Not sure it'd make much of a diff, but Hey ho, there you go. Did you find school fun? Yes, I definitely did. School was enjoyable. There we go. Right. Okay. I haven't script. Okay, Tyler. Just to disclaim this to everybody, I don't skip questions. I seriously don't. I have to repeat this fairly often, but can you see like the amount of? I'm not saying there's freaking loads of comments coming down right this very second, but when I answer a question, I can answer it from anywhere from like 5 seconds to 2 minutes. So a lot of questions go up the screen in that time. So I don't ignore anyone. It just sucks maybe if you've posted it 3 times and I still haven't read it. It's just... But the only thing I can say is if you send a super chat or a Streamlabs, which allows you to attach your message and it pops up on the screen, I will definitely read out your question unless it's like some absurd troll or something. But yeah. It would be cool if Gotham was set 20 years before the Arrowverse. It would, but Gotham is very timeless, so it's just not ever going to be in the Arrowverse. It's very, yeah, it's got a unique setting. What's up, Jen? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for dropping in. Did you watch Westworld? Have you been keeping up with Westworld, Jen? Shaquille, what's up? I'm not so bad. How are you? I've got an orange here. Shall I... I think I'm going to eat it. What if they do Flashpoint, reboot everything, including Batman? It's just, I still don't think, right? I still don't think they would still do that great with the DCU if they use Flashpoint. And I don't want them to do Flashpoint after Justice League. They're just going to fuck it up. They are. That way they could fix everything at the same time and have a great Flash movie. Yes and no. I think it would be just Justice League 2. It would have all the characters in it, right? They cannot do Flashpoint without those characters. Honestly, man, I'm very pessimistic about the DCU, and I feel like they have given me a lot of reasons to be. So, yeah. Do you think the DC streaming service is a good choice? I don't mind it. The only thing is, I agree with a lot of people, is it sucks. Why are you skipping? Stop it. It sucks that we have to pay for, like, you know, Amazon, Netflix, Hulu, like, freaking Disney streaming service, freaking... blah 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 blah. So it makes it quite expensive, you know. What's my favorite DC show? It used to be The Flash over Gotham, but obviously it fluctuates. So last season for sure it was Gotham over The Flash. What's up, Christopher? Welcome to the stream, buddy. That's pretty weird, Peter Parker. I don't want Batman in the Arrowverse. He wouldn't suit the CW. Well, that's why we're getting Batwoman, if anything. I think the only way we're going to, if ever, somehow see Bane or Two-Face or whatever, is in a potential montage towards the end of Gotham Season 5, where they might spend, like, they might do, like, this dialogue, about this dialogue of Bruce or Alfred talking, and then, like, showing, like, 2, 3, 4, 5 years over Gotham, and then, you know, they show, like, some costume designs and some moments where they might get that actor in for 2 seconds to be Two-Face, or they might just do a silhouette of somebody flicking a coin. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. That kind of thing. But will we get that? I don't know. I really don't know. Probably. I'd like to think so. Do you think the Flash season 4 and how DeVoe was defeated was disappointing? Well, yes, the season was disappointing, and also DeVoe being, as much as I don't think DeVoe was the problem with season 4, the way he got defeated, especially being unplugged, for crying out loud. Yes, don't get me started, man. You're gonna trigger me in a good way, because when I talk about Star Wars and the Flash, or just things that I find wrong with things I am so passionate about, I go off on one. It inspired me to do YouTube. I've actually been doing YouTube for quite a few years. I've had multiple channels. I've been doing it like since I was a kid. Obviously, not successfully many times. So YouTube inspired me to do YouTube. Lots of creators. So yeah, it's just something I've always wanted to do. It's always kind of been a dream to be, you know, somewhat successful at it. Jen, I think I saw you say earlier you did watch it. I was emotional from Hereditary and watched Westworld. I'm still recovering this morning. No, yeah, last night was so good. Oh my god, when they went into the written off host room, when he went into there, I cried. I literally cried. Oh my god, that just hits me in the feels right now. Do you think Lakota was the first host to wake up in Westworld? I'm really not sure. Definitely like DM me your idea with that. I need to get back to your last DM as well. I'm terrible at getting back. God damn it. Do you watch Game of Thrones? If so, what is your thoughts on season 7? No, yes I do. The thing about Game of Thrones is I'm really excited for Game of Thrones. I did cover a bit of it last season. We're looking forward to the prequels, but as for, let's just talk about next season. I think it's going to be pretty amazing. It's going to be really hard to cover though, because if the episodes are like an hour and a half to an hour and 3/4, man, that is going to be a mother, to cover. But yeah, no, very excited. I don't know what else to say. It's just going to be mad, isn't it? I have no idea about that, MK. Where did you read that? Right, okay, back. Am I the only one getting tired of the God complex on The Flash? I feel it is the only show that has it and is getting old. We need a break. The only Flash villain we got who didn't have. A God complex is Eobard Thawne. Why is Boba hiding his hair? I'm not hiding my hair. I'm just wearing a hat. My hair's right here. Oh, my hair's here. Don't worry, I'm not going bald. You should do a live reaction for Game of Thrones Season 8 finale. I don't really do like whole episode reactions. Sit there for like an hour and 2 hours and just, watch an episode. I would, I get the appeal of it. But I think I would be down for doing, those like Stardust things. I've never done Stardust, but when you give your immediate thoughts right after watching it. I like the idea of that. Since when did you start? When did you wear hats? Well, I've always worn hats. But sometimes when I can't be asked to like put product in my hair, I just wear a hat because I don't like my hair like flat. Simple as that, dude. And recently I've become a bit more chilled. Like I haven't been doing as much face cam at the minute. Will you ever do a name reveal? Maybe one day. I mean, honestly, it's just a bit of a meme. I don't mind my name being known too much, but it's just become a bit of a running thing for people guessing my name. Kyan DC, new to this channel. Welcome to the channel, dude. Hope you continue to enjoy whatever content I spew out. And yeah. What am I okay with, Dr. Cringe? I said something about something you're going to send to people, the Flash writers. Yeah, my name's Boba. I think some people actually think my real name's Boba. You look and sound like a William. I like that, William. That's like from the Man in Black from Westworld, William. I like that name. Do you think Marvel will introduce Galactus as an after-credit scene in Avengers 4 as a villain to come and face the Avengers after Thanos? I honestly have absolutely no freaking idea, dude. As you know, I mean, it's anyone's guess what they could do in that next phase after Thanos. But yeah, your name is Jack, is it now? You're telling me, are you? My name is not Jack. Your name is Angel. Angel, eh? Angel. No, my name is not Angel. Sorry, Ryan. I'm not sure I did read your last comment. Do you think Earth 1 Hunter Zolomon can show up in Season 5? Wait, guys, remind me. Didn't Earth 1 Hunter Zolomon... Wasn't that, like, sorted out? I really can't remember now. I haven't thought about Zoom or Hunter Zolomon for a long time. Yeah, he's dead. I was going to say, I think every kind of Earth 1 and 2 was, kind of concluded. Otherwise, yeah. He is dead, isn't he? Yeah, no, yeah. I can't remember. This is like the clone thing. When people ask me about the Bruce clone, it's like, God damn it, I can't really remember. But I'm pretty sure he left Gotham. Have you watched all of Arrow Season 6? Yes. Yes. Baby, you're not watching E3? Not right now. I'm not really too worried about missing Sony and stuff, because it's not like I have a PlayStation. I don't know. Is it Ubisoft or whatever? Do I like crumpets? Yeah, crumpets are decent. I do love a good crumpet every now and again. Also, your name is Katara or Zuko? No, my name is not Andrew either. Thoughts on Ricardo Diaz? Really liked him. Really liked him quite a lot even. But I felt like the writing of his story was a bit anticlimactic at the end, and I felt like they left him too long. So I just felt like I just felt like he lost control and he just went angry all the time. He's like, oh yeah, just pointing a gun in anyone's face. He's like, I'm Ricardo Diaz, the drag, you know. But it wasn't much. I don't know. I just felt like they introduced him, he took over, it was cool, but before he could run with it, it was already over, you know. What would I do for 50,000 subscribers? I don't know, do a backflip, even though I can't do backflips. So that would be interesting to see. I don't know what the thing is I have called Philip. I think it's just a culmination of different things. I've had like really bad posture for like years. Also, like, you know, I might be predisposed to like, you know, repetitive kind of strains. And as a result of like relentlessly doing that, results in a bit of nerve problems. I have no idea, to be honest with you. My body is completely effed at the minute though, and I'm trying to like get back to it through some physical therapy, which is helping very slowly. It is actually helping. My ulnar nerve has actually been a little bit better. My name is Bruce Wayne. Name reveal at 50k. Yeah, okay. If I got 50,000 subscribers, I will do a name reveal. That'd be pretty funny. What's up, Amethyst? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling better, actually. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. His name is Jack Napier. Oh, God, imagine that. I'm back. Welcome, Metal Manga. I've got. Do any of you listen to Pogo? I've really got into his music recently. I know like a lot of his songs I'm listening to at the minute, like about 10 years old, 8 to 10 years old. But I've got it in my head. It's just such feel-good music, and I sometimes listen to it when I'm like preparing like a video. Sorry, I'm late. My phone is trash. No worries, Amethyst. No worries. What's up today? Not much. Uploading my Westworld review as per usual on a Monday. What else? I'm live streaming because I had a bit of spare time. And then I have no idea what else. I have no idea. What YouTubers do you like watching in your pastime? I like watching H3H3 Productions. Let me go to my subs on my homepage right now, actually. I've recently kind of watched Beat 'em Ups. He's like a Switch YouTuber. Well, it's not exclusively Nintendo Switch. Thing is, as you guys know, like I was a really passionate gamer until like my body kind of screwed up a bit, but I still love to keep in the know of gaming. So like Mr. Matty Plays, I'm not sure you've heard of him. He's a really cool YouTuber. Occasionally watch Boogie2988, Star Wars Theory, love the Star Wars channels. Would love to do some of that content myself because I'm a huge Star Wars fan. And to be honest, I'm even surprised with myself sometimes that I don't make my channel more Star Wars-esque, you know. Which I plan to do. Do I watch PewDiePie? Yes, I do occasionally watch a good old Felix video. I used to watch him all the time, but just don't anymore. No particular reason. I think he's a good bloke. I think, you know, anyone who does have like those really, really big issues with him in terms of the controversy and stuff, it's very misunderstood. Apart from that, don't really watch Philip DeFranco too much. I like watching the beginning of his videos sometimes, but it gets very political halfway through. Absolutely no problem with that, but it's just not for me. you know, politics and stuff. I really couldn't give much of a crap about politics personally. Maybe I will one day, but not right now. Yeah, and just the odd comic book stuff, you know. Nothing, I don't commit to anyone apart from a couple of people. Used to watch Casey Neistat a lot, but just, you know, don't watch him a lot anymore, if at all. That's the thing about YouTube videos these days, man. Like, a lot of stuff does get spoiled in the thumbnails. You know, if you want your video to get seen, unfortunately, a lot of people sacrifice their freaking integrity to put it in a freaking thumbnail. And yes, I only do that when I feel like, I don't know, I feel like if I am spoiling something, or like if I were to put Maul in a movie, in the thumbnail, I would never, ever, ever, ever do that. Ever close to the freaking movie release. Ever. Not once. No. I can't really stand it, but the thing is, sometimes I'm conflicted when it comes to videos, because it's like, you know, it's like I'm not gonna be in the race at all. You know, if I don't put some kind of baity kind of picture or scene from that episode, you know, so it is quite annoying. Have you heard of a YouTube channel called Yes Theory? No. I do not watch Comic Story or Comics Explained. I think I've heard of Comic Story, and I think I spoke about him the other day. If I remember correctly, he's a guy. He's recently moved to some DC TV content, so that's how I know about him a bit more. But I used to watch a couple of his videos. I think he's been around for a few years. I would definitely... Well, I'm being terribly bad, by the way, guys. I've meant to have come out with a 20,000 subscriber video by now, but I just haven't got around to it. Does Paigey or Eric know your name? Believe it or not, they don't. They've never asked, so... They do not know my name. I don't use OBS for my actual videos. I just record on a separate camera, and then, you know, talk through this mic right here, and then yeah, I implement the pictures myself, like drag and drop, you know, and then actually have to pan. My videos take honestly anywhere from 3 to 5 hours to edit, where a lot of YouTubers, you know, kind of in my space, and not talking about anyone in particular, but some YouTubers only do spend like 20 minutes to half an hour on a video where they just talk in one take to some pictures on the screen, and then it's done. How did I meet Paigey? I really can't remember that much. It's probably like early 2017. I think I might have asked him for some advice one time, or maybe... Yeah, I think I may have asked him about something in terms of doing stuff. I'm an Android and iPhone fan. I've currently got an iPhone. Whenever I get a phone, I get sick of it. Like half a year in, or like a year in, maybe. No, yeah, I'd say a year in. I get like, oh, screw Apple. Like, why did I get an Apple? But then Android, I say, oh, I'm bored of using Android. Blah 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 blah. Well, I do support most reviewers, Amethyst. It's just there are some, you know, some people generally aren't nice people. I'm not going to name anyone in particular, but some people genuinely aren't, from what I know, certain, you know. But as for like what you're saying about Paigey, I have absolutely no involvement or idea about that. Jeff Johns has stepped down as DC Entertainment Chief. Yeah, he has indeed. God, like God, you are complicated. What? How do I feel about Boba Fett? I'm not excited. I don't... Why aren't we just doing something like the Old Republic or Bane or something that we want? I know some people want it, but... Yeah. Cosmo, I had to do something, so I've missed part of the stream. But have you talked about the rumors of the Superman game? I did towards the beginning. I didn't really talk much about it though. Hope it talks is awesome. Thank you, Amethyst. I really appreciate your support. You're absolutely an amazing subscriber. Have you been eating chocolate cookies as you said yesterday you wanted to? I would love to. I would love to have cookies, but no, I haven't had any. God damn it. Why'd you have to mention it? That is your new name. If I ever donate $100, you're changing your name to Boba Fett. Believe it or not, my name actually was based, inspired from Boba Fett, into Boba Talks. I used to have a previous channel with Boba in the name, and then I just thought like, oh, I'm going to talk about comics and TV shows and movies that I like and review stuff and give my opinion on things that I want to talk about. So Talks and Boba goes with each other, and that's how Boba Talks came to be. I'm not reading that fan fiction. I was joking, Sushi. I was joking. What's my favorite lunch food? I don't know. I really don't know. But as for dinner, like, I love steak. I love chips, like fries kind of thing. You know what I mean. I'm a kind of healthy kind of person. Do you always like reviewing stuff? No, it gets relentless. That's why I kind of don't know what I'm doing right now, but I'm using this summer to kind of figure it out. I definitely will be reviewing Gotham. Do not worry about that. But I just feel like I want to do something different. I want my channel to be different from everyone else's. That may be a good thing, maybe a bad thing, but yeah. I don't know. It's just reviewing stuff. Or maybe if I do reviews, I might just do them in a different way. Or still like talk about the Flash and everything, but just do different videos. I might talk about the episode briefly in the video that I might do that's differently, if you know what I mean. I'll see you later, Ryan. Thank you for joining, buddy. Worst TV show you've ever watched? I'm not sure because I wouldn't have watched it if it was that bad. God, worst TV show? I don't know. I do watch Cloak and Dagger. I've seen the first 2 episodes anyway. I don't know if the third one's aired yet. That's so strange. Boba, how many times have you been told by a guy you look hot? I don't know, like, I don't know, a handful of times? I'm not sure. But that's just ever since I've just had a YouTube channel. I don't think I've ever been told that in person. Maybe once or twice. Nothing wrong with that, though. What DC shows are you going to do this for? I'm going to definitely do Arrow videos. I'm definitely going to do Flash videos. I'm 100% going to do Gotham videos. I'm definitely going to try and do any of the other shows that unfortunately like Legends that I might have to sacrifice. I might just do bonus videos on instead of, blah, blah, blah. Senyon Blown, do you watch Westworld? Yes, I've been reviewing every episode. Every single episode I've been, I've been making videos on. So I'm actually uploading a Westworld video immediately after this stream. So I don't know if you want to watch that or stick around for that. I love Westworld though. Westworld is a brilliant show, an absolutely incredible show. My name is not Daniel, no. I swear it's not Daniel. I swear nobody's got it right. The thing is, yeah, I guess like I'm like the Joker. I haven't. It's a freaking mystery. You have to sit on the chair, guys, the Mobius chair, to find out my name. And then you'll find out there's like 3 of me. It's like, what? Westworld's great. If I noticed like a few people struggle in the first couple of episodes, but trust me, once you get into the kind of back, the core of the show, it is seriously insane. I predict that everyone's going to be on Westworld by the time like how Game of Thrones really picked up during season 4 or 5. Or towards the end of season 3 for sure. Would this is the thing. Thank you very much, MK19. Would the Flash work like a video game? Just like Superman, a lot of people think that's kind of impossible. It's like with heroes like this, it's so hard to picture in a video game. How do you not just win like that, like this, like that, like click your fingers every time? So I just don't. I want to say no, but if Rocksteady pull off a Superman game and announce that, then maybe I would say yes. But for now, I really can't think of a way how you can play a game like that without. I don't know. Do you remember Prototype? Maybe you could be like that overpowered. I feel like that game you had a lot of powers, and you still had difficulties. So maybe it would just be a nightmare for game developers, I can imagine. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do for last season of Gotham. Alright, guys. So I'm probably going to end the stream in a couple of minutes. If anyone's got any dying questions or whatever, be sure to submit them now. Westworld is nearly as good as Game of Thrones. It's definitely building its way up. It's incredible. It's definitely the flagship that is going to take over after Game of Thrones for HBO. I'm very confident of that. See you later, Sushi. Favorite TV show of all time. I don't like picking favorites unless I really have to think about it. If I ever met a Gotham star, no. I've seen them in like real life, but I've never like gone up to them. I didn't really want to pay 60 whatever to have a photo. And I could have interviewed them. I really could have, but too anxious to do so at the time. So working my way up to that. Previous channel names is pointless, man, because all the videos are deleted. I don't know if I want a happy ending for Game of Thrones. I want a neutral ending in terms of, like, people like Jon Snow will probably die, even Daenerys might die, but in the end, the land is safe, blah, blah, blah. Think Lord of the Rings, but if Frodo, Merry, Pippin, everyone died, but the Shire and everything, Middle-earth was safe. I think that might be it. I think something like that. Sure, there'll be some people who live, but not the people you really want, like Frodo and stuff. So, yeah, a mixed ending, Jen, indeed. Why is there different videos of what happened at the end of Season 4 Flash? Because people love making 50,000 Nora Allen videos, and I can't stand it. I really can't. This is why I'm not making any of the DC TV content so much in a minute, because I'm really put off it. Like, it's ridiculous, some of the theories that are being suggested. I don't know. I just think it's, like, such bait sometimes. Sure, bait people, like, completely, like, make clickbait videos, like, with a headline, but deliver. Please deliver with the video. If your theory's going to be about something, don't make it completely out of this world. You know, like saying Darkseid is the mother, or sorry, the father of Nora Allen. Yeah, no, let's make it the mother of Nora Allen. That is literally the extent people are going through now, and I just, oh, God, I can't stand that shit, man. I can't stand it. I hope John lives, but oh, man, do you reckon? No, yeah, John shouldn't die again, but maybe he will. Maybe it's a double. Maybe they make you think that. But you know, he could actually die still. It's almost too predictable for him to sit on the Iron Throne, don't you think? Or maybe I just don't know. It's so hard to predict. I saw a video and someone said Nora Allen was Malice. There you go. There you go, my friend. There you go. That is what I'm talking about. I am not surprised in the slightest. Who is Nora Allen? She is the daughter of Barry and Iris. And no spoiler alert because, you know, it's been weeks. I think. Plenty of time to watch. Right, guys, I'm going to wrap up there. We've been going 53 minutes. Thank you very much for joining the stream. Thank you so much for those who super chatted and donated. I really appreciate that. It really helps out with the shows being off season. It helps support the channel. And it really does help fuel the content that I create on this channel. It just really does. Can't really say any more than that. Links, don't forget, guys, you know, there's the description. Links are in the description below. Top link is to my Patreon. At the minute, I don't know if you guys have seen these. I've been sending a few of these away. And for my 20k video, actually, I'm going to be giving a few of these postcards away. Like little Boba Talks ones where I wrote, where I write on them to you if you let me send it to your address or whatever. And yeah, and links to my Twitter and my Instagram there as well. So apart from that, guys, thank you for supporting, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the Westworld video being uploaded right after this. So yeah, if any of you are Westworld fans, check that out, and I'd really appreciate it. If you haven't, go check out Season 1, check out the show, provided you're old enough. Because trust me, it's like Game of Thrones kind of material. So yeah, goodbye.